And so what we usually see is all the famous conga players play on the ground. They play seated. And it's to move that drum sound around. So the first thing is getting comfortable with the drum and learning how to hit it. And so when you bring in the drum, you want to kind of bend your toes to the front, kind of go pigeon toe like this. Lean your drum to the front side. You see some people do it like this, but you lean it to the front side and pull it in, squeeze. If you have something like this, you may want to rotate like the handle so that your knees don't hurt that, okay? Now lean it forward. Yeah, move your feet more to the front. Yeah. Now, so we want to make, if we notice our hands, is like I said, this is the beater. If we relax our hands and go like this, it's kind of soft. And you can still hit this thing and make a sound, it's okay. But if you take your thumbs and pull it back, you feel your hands get firmer. Do you feel that? Yeah, that's tautness. Okay, you guys are intimidated by the camera. That's funny. All right, so here we go. There it is. Okay. So we want to feel that firmness very, very much. And so when we lay our hands across there, if we put our thumbs behind the rim, okay, over there, and just we make a real good sound. Now notice my shoulders, my elbows, I'm not in. If I just change my elbows, looks kind of like timpani a little bit, right? Out like this, and we're trying to get as much of a sound. That's the open, most natural sound that you can play. Let's try that. Just go 1, 2, and try it. More flex. There you go. Very cool. That's not so hard, is it? Let's try it at 16th. Put a pulse to it. Ready? Play. And so, good. Now, you probably feel a little something. All right? You feel that? Just that? Here, that's important that we have to keep aware of this. People get involved with conga drumming, and they'll play for an hour, and then the next morning they wake up, they go, I can't move, all right? You're not used to this. So if you take lessons or add conga into your lessons, we want to make sure it's only about 10, 15 minutes a day to build up, get used to it. You're not used to doing that, okay? Your muscles are not used to getting whacked, but we can still make a good sound. Now, the next sound is sometimes called closed or muffled, okay? And muffled is we're going to kind of go like this, okay? And we're going to lay it right in the middle of the head, okay? And we're just going to keep our hand on it, and it's like a dead stroke or a muffled stroke, same 16th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows out, thumbs still out, left thumb down. Ah, hear that pop come up? Relax your thumb and listen to the sound. Pull them back. Hear that? Pretty significant, isn't it? Yeah, good. So that's the main sound. This is the main African form of open and closed, okay? Now, there are all kinds of Cuban and Afro-Cuban fancy stuff. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're just trying to get a really good sound. So our first exercise that you guys got a little bit of a handout is just playing. Right? You don't make we'll be up all night, would you? Close for 4 counts and open for 4 counts. All right? Let's do that. Here we go. So X's does not mean hugs and kisses. It means closed or muffled. All right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keep going. You watch my hands pull. Look at your hands. Don't look at mine. And stop. African tradition won't have you look at the drums. They say you should smell the drum. And when you watch any African kind of thing, you'll see them, they kind of do like Kelsey. All right? They'll kind of turn their nose, and so when you watch any bush kind of thing, you're not going to pick on you. That's on tape now. So we got that all in there. So we can put that all in, and you'll see those people do that. But when you're first learning, much like I asked you on snare drum, to look at your hands and move and see how you move with that. So it's the same thing. So now we're going to split it. We're going to play on closed on 1 E and open on 2 E and close on 3 tendency will do this. Try to pull that back. Your beater will be better. That's where you got to look. Now we'll do something that's kind of like what's called African high life. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. That's just 2 closes, 2 opens. Isn't that an amazing sound for 1 E and a? That's fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. You just learned one of the most basic things. So you two do the first thing we learned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. Checking your thumbs. Okay. You two do 1 E and 2. Okay. I get the fun part. I get the highlights. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how it goes. Let's layer it in. I'll bring you in. First 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Watch your thumbs. In. 2, 3. 1, 16th notes, and you learn a very, and please underline this 20,000 times, a very, very basic African feel of the way they layer in different things, okay? The way these percussion ensembles bring it in. And all of a sudden, it's so rich, and if you play well, you hear those characteristics. This has a different feel. See how it changed by the way I talk? Made my hands a little taunter, and I made a good beater. Okay? Good. So what we're going to do, we'll come back to the bottom line at the end. But right now, you guys got the idea? You want to switch? You want to do a little switching?
Sure.
Okay. Which one you want to do? You two want to do?
We'll do variation 2.
You want 2 and 4? Okay. So you want high life, or do you want...
Let's do high life.
You guys want high life? Okay, I'll play the straight. Here we go. So you guys got 2 and 4. So I'll start. You go after the one time through, you come in. And now, this is what real drum circles are about. Okay, you hear people get ordered, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried around here with any of the folks, but it usually gets kind of silly. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody just kind of plays. This is a real small organizational thing that you can build and layer and come up with as many things, and it's fun, right? Did you have a good time? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. I had a ball. This works out really nice. We got 4 more, so let's get them to come in. Come on. Don't worry, Kelsey. Or 5 more. I'll get Ken.
Just you. Have to do all 3 at once.
You gotta get your fingers and toes.
Okay. Wait. We got touches. All kinds of things. Okay. So the weirdest thing will be first feeling that drum at a little bit of an angle. You'll be a little scared. Go ahead, Patrick. Good. Yeah. And you want to pull that in. Squeeze a little tight with the knees. Lean it forward to the front side. There you go. Now move your feet to the front. There you go. Pigeon toe. Pull them in. There you go. Now put this into your knees, and now you got it. Yeah. So you saw what we did earlier about the hands, okay? And that's real important to get that. So touch your hands like that. Make sure you feel it, and then just pull that thumb back, and look how that tauntens up. Feel that? Big time, yeah? Yeah, really big. So let's do first our opens, thumbs behind the rims. Yep, and that's always putting those knuckles right over here so that we get a nice thing. When you hit the stroke, and we think about this, it's coming down and it's the tip of the hand that's bringing out the highs. You hear that whack there. But this is still part of it. You feel it. It's your fingertips that you're going to feel the sting a little bit at first, okay, to get a little more used to it and everything. Okay? Good. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumbs back. There you go. Good. Now, you need to sit up straight, eat your vegetables. There you go, and get your hands up here. It's a very bulldog stance. Notice how my elbows are here, and when you watch most conga players, very chest-oriented, kind of this way. You got your hand mostly for center of gravity, and trying to get this so that you play really well. Okay, let's try that again. 2, 3, 4. Thumbs. More thumbs back. Pull back. There you go. It's good. Over here. More thumbs back. Feel that getting better? There you go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to do that muffled stroke, like that. Okay. We're going to lay that on the head. Yeah. And you got just enough room. Look at that. And some of the drums, the smaller drums, but most of these here are pretty good. So it's like kind of sounds like wet feet on linoleum, I guess. All right, you kind of run it across there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, right, left, right. There you go. Relax. Thumbs. Keep your thumbs back there, Kelsey. Good. Thumbs. Left thumb. There you go. 1, 2, ready, and all right. So you know the routine, and you can hear the drums start to change when you pull those things out. It will start to come up, and all of a sudden, I mean, it's really weird. You hear that? You can hear those light changes, and that's the sound of the drum. And every drum should have a little different quality, and that's what makes the melody so fun to play. So, 1 bar of close, 3, 4, open, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, thumbs. Look at your hands. All right, watch for your thumb placement. Good. Pull those thumbs back all the time. Good. Good job. Good job. Now we do 2 and 4. 2 and 4 on the opens. Bless you. 2. So we do 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2. Ready, go. Watch your thumbs. Good. Keep with your right. And yeah, when you're moving, it's kind of like stair steps. When you're coming off a end of 1. Okay, which brings us to. Isn't it funny? Some of that simple sounds that cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Here we go. 1 E and 1 E and ready, play. And up. All right, so let's layer it in, okay? So I'm gonna I'll be just as nice to you guys as I would the other, but I get it started by life. All right, so you guys get 4s, 4 beats on, 4 beats open, 4 beats closed, 4 beats open. You're gonna go on 2 and 4 play open, okay? Then I'll do. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. One more time. Pull your thumbs out. 2, 3, 4. Play louder. 2. One more time. 1. Louder. There we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, ready, go. There you go. Keep playing. 3, 4. Good job. Good job. Isn't that fun? All right, let's flip a room. Which ones do you guys want? You want to do the high life? Yeah. Okay, you got high life. You guys got high life. Okay. What do you want? You got choice of what you just did or 4.
Let's do the 4s.
You want to do 4s? Okay, do something different. 4s? Okay, you guys start. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Watch your thumbs. 2, 3, 4. Elbows out. 2, 3, 4. And I'll come in. Good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So what we'll do, so we don't leave Kendall out, or do you guys want to leave Kendall out? Yeah. All in favor of leaving Kendall out, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, whoa.
I got friends.
Come on, Kendall. And anybody else, if you guys want to stay, or you guys can get to the hand slapping stage, who wants to go 2 times? It's fine.
I'm going twice.
Okay. You're staying? Yeah? You staying?
Hogs.
Here,
Okay. Anybody else? Okay.
nobody else looked like
You
they
in
were
or not? You staying? You staying? Okay, we'll let Kendall in. So they'll go. Wow, what happened to that group? It got uglier. Wait a minute, if we change the phrase, they'll go, boy, that group got ugly, man. All right, so let's work Kendall over real quick. All in favor? Yep, here we go. So, yep, good, Kendall, good. Here we go. 1, let's do 4s. 1, 2, 3, close. Get your hand. Relax your elbow. Pull them out. Good. Stop. Okay, so Kendall's pulling all the way back here. This is a great thing. You don't, if you go, it will work. Hear that sound? That's all the fingers. So we're not using all the beat. So if I just bring it a little more forward and keep coming, and I get the heel of my hand right underneath my knuckles, right here, you can hear that sound open up. You hear both the finger and the heel of the hand right up in here. All right? This up right here above the palm, right through there. So, and that's what you guys should do a little bit, is experiment. You know, you're gonna, see what I mean? You can really hear the sound change. Yeah, big time, all right? So it should be just a little about here. Same thing with your elbows. So if you can see, I'm engaging the arm, but the wrist is a little bit there too, right? And the main thing is to try to get a really good stroke. You're using your arm, and it's a little whipping motion. And if I drop my thumb in here, you can hear, you can still do it. But why I tell you to pull your thumbs out is real simple, is that if this thumb happens to catch there, it will balloon up and a tear will run down. And if you look at your thumb, there are players who develop that and play really great, play amazingly great, okay, that do that. But if you just touch the joint, you can see that's exposed, okay? And again, you have a lot of things. You have 4 mallets, you have concert snare drumming, you have timpani stuff, and so getting this to balloon out, can you imagine trying to play something with your fingers all swollen? It's going to hurt, okay? And so you got to be very, very careful. And so that's why we do this. And it's kind of and you'll see other players that play this way, and you'll see other players that play that way, okay? But for your guys, and again, this is the most important thing, you are not a full-time Conga player, okay? You have many, 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 many things you have to do during the day, just besides percussion lessons alone. All right, and so you need all this facility to do this, okay? And so we want to bring it up. So I can't underline that enough, okay? So you're safe. Does that make sense on that kind of? Let me see you do that one more time, buddy. Good. When you need a little more whip, more from your fingers. Yeah, you can see the humidity has got to it. Relax. There you go. There you go. A little bit. All right. So let's try 2s and 4s with Kendall. Join in. 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent, excellent. Ready for highlight? Highlight's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Ready, Kendall. Everybody, 3, 4. There you go. And you can flip that sound around in your ear, and that's what happened here. Da-da, da-da, and it's 1. and that's what gives highlight that great group. Okay, since we got Kendall here, we'll keep this group here and talk about the next thing, the mambo, and what's also known as a slap. There's many different slaps, and today we're going to only talk about one, but it's one that would work in a lot of things that you'll run across in jazz band and concert band and so forth, if you got to play a pop show or something like this. As you can see, on the first bar, I gave you all the nomenclature. In other words, and that's the first thing. It's just this playing, you got a right hand, it starts with the left, and then the first thing that happens is a slap. And you want to go to the fingertips, and if you're too far out, and I don't mean that in a hip way, all right, you can laugh later, is that very dead stroke top. And this one, you can hit your hands pretty close. The part looks pretty simple, but when you think about the sounds, a lot of different tone there. And if I move off center, so it's so important to put yourself in position. A lot of Latin conga parts will start with the left hand. That throws so that your right hand's free to do some things. So that feels a little uncomfortable for us. 1, and 2, E, and. Let's try that. 1, let's get this first. 1, and just go left, right, look down at your hands. 1, and try it again. 1, and keep playing. Excellent. Same hand position, now the same. There we go. Just that open thing. Look at my left hand. Just like there. Just before. 2, E, and up. Ready, play. Put it together. 1, and E, and thumb. Good. Get your elbow out a little bit more, a little flatter for the slap. If I get, it will work. Gonna get a little more tone, a little more pull, more angle. 1, 2, ready, go. Relax your shoulder. Yeah, you don't have to feel it up all the time. Good. Now, notice what time signature I put in there. Cut time. Boy, did that sound change in a hurry, right? Let's try it. 1, and 2, E, and 1. Look at your hands. Don't look at mine. It will throw you off. Look so you can watch your thumb. 1, and 2, E, and. Excellent. Let's try a little quicker. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, that's a mambo, or a very basic form of mondo. And you'll hear people drop parts out, and they'll phrase, they'll do things like that, just by left or right. It's kind of cool, all right? This is a very simple pattern, but what if you look on the second bar of that, that's usually the part you'll see for a conga part. That's all you see. But who would have known that you have all of these colors for that? It's up to the player to do your research, look up, check, make sure you're playing stroke, come up with patterns, and that's what you listen to. Once you've had this, what we've talked about today, you'll start to pull different things out when you hear conga playing, and that's what we want to try to do. Okay? Let's flip a rook here. Let's get them in there. Everybody can play the mambo. At some point, we'll get better. Fun stuff. Yeah. So we've done all the 16s we picked on Kendall. Now, forward. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you'll see a lot of people, drum circle folks do this a lot. They'll lean them back. But watch, you'll even see African villages, the drums are tilted down, sometimes in little crates and stuff like that. And sometimes when you have to play congas up in the up position and try to see what's going on, you have to be able to, like on a stand. Sometimes in concert situations, you have to do that, okay? But on the bottom, there's a list of conga players for you to YouTube, look for, and all that. And every one of those, boom, played on the floor. Every one of them. So that's the tradition. And so that's why we say start with one, learn these things, play about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, not much more than 15 a day, and so that you can do all the things. And this approach is a very world approach. This will work on djembe, this will work on any kind of hand drum, that you'll have the same facility. These kind of ideas will go through your head about trying to produce the best sound you possibly can, okay? So we know what that is. We got the muffled stroke or closed stroke, yeah. And so now we got to learn this slap thing. So yeah, and get a little more in front of the knuckles on. There you go. Front. Excellent. Now move this towards it. It went up in pitch, so usually you get a better sound. Now, everybody experiment. Bring your left hand closer to your hand. I try to always. Yeah, good. Your left hand closer. Yeah. Now try. Yeah, it's significant. You're making it a smaller drum. You'll see drummers sometimes do. You've heard that sound, right, on that? And that's what they're doing. They're bending the pitch by. All right, it's pretty fun, all right? But so that's what you're trying to do when you get this sound, okay? So let's go. One, and. Ready, just the first half. One, and. Elbow out, Kelsey. Thumb out. Right hand, thumb out. Right hand, thumb. There you go. The other right hand. Pull that left hand closer to your right hand. Good. Elbow out a little bit. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Yeah. Good. Good. Now we're just going to do almost the same motion, but now right hand comes in. Again, we could play it like this. Let's see how dinky that sounds. Just like what we did earlier, but we're doing it as a double now. Okay, left, right, right. Ready, play. Thumbs. Did you hear the arms up when I said thumbs open up? Did you hear that jump? Yeah. Excellent. All right. Good job. One, and to the end. And to the end. One, and ready, play. Excellent. That's kind of a good groove to drive in. Boom, 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 boom. You got to make that distance on the way home. Right? All right, so let's move it towards cut time a little bit, a little quicker. One, ready, play. Excellent. Pull out, right arm. There you go. Good. odd man. You haven't done the mambo yet, right?
Yeah, no, he was the first one.
Did you?
Yeah, I was the first one. Zenith hasn't done it.
Oh, he's in the front. Who didn't? Who got left out? Zenith. Well, Zenith. Talk about an odd man. Here we go. Come on. We'll bump somebody off.
I got you, dog.
Michael's going to be good. Anybody else want to get in here, or is there anybody want to yield here? You don't have to. It's all good. All right. Good. Here we go. So we'll get you caught up to speed there again. All right. So we're going to get this. Elbow out, your right arm, thumb. You're putting your thumb up, just putting it out, straight out from your hand. Ah, there you go. See how your left hand got better? Now, look at your hand. Don't look at me. Elbow out, right arm, the other right. Look at my fingertips. Fingertips to the right arm, the other right hand. Fingertips, and stop. This hand, that would be this one, see it? I have that on tape. That's good. All right, I'm gonna play this for his kids. All right. Your dad was a bozo. Okay. There we go. Left hand in. Slide it in. Wow. Okay. Good. Elbow out. Flat. There you go. Good. Very good. There you go. Everybody. I can record it by then. We need to come up with a progression on top of the rap, don't we? Excellent. Good job. Good job. And stop. Now we're going to go. And that. Let's see how my hand comes forward. Now you can play up here where you did before. Okay, thumb behind it. But watch your thumb starting to creep. Okay? And it doesn't have to go up. It has to go out. Not this way. Okay? Ready? Almost like highlight. Yeah, it doubles. Relax. There you go. Good. Excellent. All right, let's put everybody together. We'll do the whole thing. All right? We'll do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, and up. Ready? Relax your left arm. Check your thumbs. Excellent. And stop. A little quicker. Ready? Play. Good job. A little quicker. Want to go? Okay. Ready? But